Alright there folks, Drunken Duncan here, just with my short video, review video, of Operation Flashpoint Red River. Some of you guys have been asking this after seeing all the campaign missions being uploaded, which I never did any commentary for. Reason being is there was a lot of audio chat in the actual campaign mission, and when I was playing the campaign I didn't want to talk over it, so I'd end up missing things, and also I just wanted to let you be able to see the campaign missions for yourself and be able to hear everything without me bullshitting through each video. So with this short video I'm just going to do a fire team engagement here. Contest the front. Now some of you guys have been asking, can you change your class during the campaign mission? Before each mission you get to a screen like this, you're presented with this, and you can actually change the class of each of your squad members. So at the moment I'm a scout level 16, I'm working on getting level 20. I've already done that with my rifleman. So I'm just going to use the M390 EMR sniper scope. I've switched to the M16A4 for weapon 2. I don't like the pistols in this game, I think they're pretty shite. So I'm just going to stick with that M16A4, marksman scope, a couple of frags, claymore, B mod. I can do sharpshooter training or combat vet. I'll just go with sharpshooter training. Marksman rifle reloads. Yep, I'll stick with that. Now I can change my squad as well. I can change them to anything I want them to be, like a grenadier, scout, auto rifleman, or just rifleman. So I'll just keep him for rifleman. So I have two scouts, or sorry, one scout, an auto rifleman, and two riflemen. So just show you the screen as well. Player progress. As you go through the campaign, you receive points, and you also get your points in the fire team engagements as well. And those points go towards your core skills. So the aim is to max these out as much as possible and create a better soldier for the field. So we'll just start this up. Now I bought this on the first day of release in the UK. It cost me $49.99 UK pound. That hovers in around $80. Pretty expensive for a game. New releases seems to be getting more expensive, like the price of oil these days. So I can't really honestly say it was worth the $49.99. I did enjoy playing the campaign. It took me 10 hours to complete the 10 missions. I have these fire team engagements to complete, and that will be me finished with this game. So approximately I'm going to get around, I would say, in between 15 to 20 hours gameplay altogether. Unfortunately there is no multiplayer in this game. If there was multiplayer then I probably would have played it a lot more. People do think there is multiplayer. It's not, it's co-op, only co-op, so you can't play player versus player. You can only squad up with other players and play against the AI, which is really unfortunate because I think this would have been a brilliant multiplayer game. So the campaign itself, it was pretty easy. I was doing it in normal mode, and I just realised I was using the full HUD, and I read on the Codemaster forums people were advising to turn off the HUD to give yourself a little bit more of a challenge, which I did. So I highly recommend that if you do play in normal mode, turn off your HUD. It's just way too easy with the HUD on, I think. So I'm just going to spread these guys out here and defend this hill. I really should be going down there towards that little house. That's area 1, but I'm just going to stick up around here, take pot shots at the bad guys. So if you've been watching the campaign videos that I've uploaded, you'll have noticed at the very start of each mission there's a cutscene which lasts around 3 to 4 minutes. Some people are quite annoyed by that, because you can't actually skip that cutscene, so you have to sit and listen to Sergeant Knox. I didn't mind it through the first, my first playthrough of the actual missions. I quite enjoyed it. I can't see myself replaying the campaign because that's one of the reasons why I don't want to. Is I'm going to have to go through those cutscenes again. I really don't have patience. The campaign itself starts off pretty slow. Once you get around to mission 4, then you start seeing a bit more action. The likely reason why it started off slow is so it introduced you to the control and started to get you more more used to how to, you know, defend and attack against the enemy. Now, a lot of people think this is a military simulator. It's also been advertised as a realistic shooter, and unfortunately that is not the case. It's certainly not your run-of-the-mill first-person shooter. I would describe it as a tactical first-person shooter. So, in other words, you kind of need to sort out your tactics on how you're going to defend or attack the enemy. Now, for example, if I ran down there and tried to do Rambo, as you would with Call of Duty or, you know, Battlefield or Bad Company, I would get shot straight away. Where in a normal first-person shooter, shit shot there. Normal first-person shooter, you can get away with trying to do a Rambo. But with this game, it's not really the case. The enemy isn't too difficult. As long as you use certain tactics to sort of, you know, defend against them. What I do recommend is when you're moving forward is to use hard cover. So run from rocks, behind walls, things like that. And always watch your corners, especially when going into houses. You can order your squad to secure a building and they'll breach the building and clear it out. But that's not always successful. Reloading. So, during the campaign, there's a lot of swearing done by Sergeant Knox. Now, I don't mind swearing. I curse all the time, so it wasn't a problem for me, but it seemed to be a problem for a few people out there, especially on the Codemasters forum. They got quite easily offended. And I'll be honest, there was a hell of a lot of swearing. It really was very overkill. I can't get my head around why they would want to put so much swearing into a game. It's just really not needed. And unfortunately there's no filter, so you can't actually filter it out. You can disable the audio chat, so you don't actually hear what people are saying. But, you know, I think adding a filter would have been a better option, really.
Rifleman, 200 meters south.
So my squad in the fireteam engagement, the squad here, they look after themselves pretty well. During the campaign, I did think there were a bunch of idiots, really, to be honest. Especially if I've been shooting, they would feel the need to jump up and run in front of my line of fire. And a lot of times I did kill them. Now, I have read in the forums that, you know, you're meant to give them an order like defend or, you know, dig in, and they'll not do that. Simply not true. I was telling them to defend in places, and they were still running in front of me and getting all shot up. So, you know, as I said, I'm going to keep this very short. My internet connection's really shite. It takes me hours to upload these flipping videos, so I'm running on 8 minutes here, and so I'm going to try and keep it under 10. The game itself, as I said, I enjoyed playing it. I enjoyed the mission, the storyline. I'm not really going to be playing this much more. If you do get the opportunity to play, do the co-op with friends, or even go on and find some public matches, because the co-op is the strong feature of this game. The AI, you know, yeah, it's okay using an AI squad, but I think you'll get more satisfaction playing co-op with mates.
Contact. Rifleman, 200 meters south.
Rifleman, 250 meters south.
Target pacified.
Now, another question was brought up about was weapon jam.
Sniper, 200 meters
Your weapons
south.
do jam. Now, your own weapons, the US military weapons don't jam as much as what you would get from the enemy weapons.
Support gunner,
Simply because enemy weapons, or enemies don't look after the weapons as well as the US, apparently. So, I actually loved that feature. You know, you get yourself in the middle of a firefight and your weapon jams. Get yourself in some really bad situations there. So it's a great feature. I would like to actually see that in more games. So, really, as I said, this was just a very short video, just based on my opinion of the game. You know, if you're still unsure about about actually buying this game, I would advise to go and rent it. You know, you can complete the campaign within 10 hours, so it'll be worth a rental at least. There is people out the hardcore players of Operation Flashpoint who do love this game and will get lots of hours out of it. So fair play to them. You know, it really comes down to your personal taste if it's your type of game or not. In saying that the issues that I have discussed, I wouldn't have it as a showstopper that, you know, I wouldn't actually not play the game because of it. Those issues were very, very minor. It didn't actually stop me from playing the game, so don't be put off of what I've actually described. So I'm just going to finish up here. This actual fireteam engagement mission can last for well over an hour. And as I said, my internet connection's shite, and unfortunately, if I wanted to upload an hour-long video, it would probably take me 24 hours to actually upload it onto YouTube. So I'm not going to bother. Just want to say a big hello to all the new subscribers. Thank you very much for joining up. Hopefully I can get you some good videos. I do a lot of Bad Company 2 gameplay. So if you're actually playing Bad Company 2 and you're not on my friends list, go ahead and add me. I'm on Xbox and PSN. My gamer tag is Drunken Duncan. So let's squad up for some matches. And thanks to all those who've been leaving comments with questions and positive feedback. It's always appreciated. So I'm just going to catch this chopper here and head home. And I'll finish off this video and get it uploaded for you guys to watch. So, hope you like that. Hope it gives you a better overview of the actual game itself. And hope to see you on the battlefield at some stage. Okay, over and out. Peace.
Team, rally up here.
On my way to your 20.
Team, board the helo.